Hey everyone, welcome back. I hope you're all doing well. So, today let's talk about the month of February 2022, how certain transits will impact your life path. Now, today's video is having a little twist. Till now, we were looking at the transits as per your ascendant sign, and I was telling you you can look into these videos as per your moon or your sun sign. But this video is about Venus. We are looking everything through the eyes of Venus, the perspective of Venus. So, wherever your natal Venus is placed, we'll be looking into the transits as per the placement of Venus in your chart. So, if your Venus is in Aries, then we'll look into the transits as per the natal placement of Venus. So, you will listen to Venus in Aries. Now, why this sudden twist? Well, February is the month of love, not just because, it has a very special day, but overall, this month represents the celebration of love. It's not just about the love you give to others, which you share, but also the love you have to give to your own self. Venus is not just love, it's beyond love, it's healing. It really represents how you feel harmonized in life. Venus is prosperity, Venus is luxury, Venus is the beauty, the inner and the outer beauty. So, today, let's look into the transits of this month as per your Venus sign. If your natal Venus is in Aries, then the transiting Venus Mars are in Sagittarius and they are traveling 9 places away from it. Also, one more important transit which needs to be noticed is Ketu 8 places away from the natal Venus. There is stagnation in partnerships or stagnation in romantic connection, like things are not progressing, they are not going beyond a certain point, or your partner is keeping you confused. If you are single or waiting for somebody's response, this is the time to move beyond that person as you deserve best. A right partnership will be there for you at the right time. This is how things work. Maybe I'll make a video on this one day. You know, if you have a partnership promised in this journey, this person will come to you at the right time, at the right place. So, a right partnership will come to you. And in the existing partnership, it's time to move ahead. Like, speak up your mind, express what you seek from this connection. You and your partner will together work a lot in getting things sorted out, or you both may go together on an adventurous journey. So you are taking risk, you're taking um, each other to a new level, helping each other to fulfill each other's destiny. With respect to work and resources, there are certain major transits happening according to the natal Venus placement. Like Saturn and Mercury, they are 10 places away from your Venus. Jupiter, Sun, they are 11 places away from your Venus. So I would say the month of February is about strengthening your career path. You will have more grip on your existing work project. Like a pro, you will work and you will achieve great things and you will shine at the work front. People may envy you because the respect, the support you are receiving, that expansion you are achieving right now, most people may not be able to even have 10% of it. So, some opposition is definitely there, and new opportunities will also happen. Like people are observing you, and these people will bring more life changing opportunities. Someone is definitely noticing all of your work. So, whatever opportunity you attract, it will expand your income. It will also increase your reach to the world. Like people will be more aware of your skills. Now let's look into some important messages. The first one is fulfillment, and over here we can see a peach tree. So the peach tree is a symbol of the spring season, and how the Venus Mars are 9 places away from the natal Venus. Here comes your spring, because now you will see renewal, you will see more upliftment in life. And also, Ketu, 8 places away from Venus, you have been in an incubation period where you were constantly working and working, but you never achieved the results. You never experienced a change. So, slowly, you will see more and more positive changes coming towards you. Now it's time to, receive the good things because of the hard work you have done in the past. There will be more happiness, more riches, more honor in your life. There is more fulfillment. So, this means renewal, a spring season, and this peach tree is telling you you are in the very early phase of achievements. You may see a little bit growth, you will see the hope, and then from there things will change, everything will grow, and you will reach to the peaks. So, this is the symbol of initiation. This is the beginning, and now you will see more and more growth. This is a symbol of fertility in your every aspect of life, more productivity. Your relationships are getting more strong, everything will be more fruitful, more beautiful. There is more love coming into your relationships, and completion of long term goals is happening. With respect to relationships, speak your truth. Cherish your friendships, the existing connections. So, there is more support coming into your life. If you feel alone, I think you will attract people who will support you in a great way, even if it's just 1 or 2 people. I think the support matters, not the number of people. So celebrate your connections, which are strong. And yes, you are inviting, attracting more important and great connections. Experience your life, experience and embrace life in great way. Accept all the permutations, the combinations happening every day. No matter how life is going, embrace it. This is how you will see this amazing growth. So let's look into these 2 messages. They are the self-love messages. Let me read this out to you. The first one is, I say yes to opportunity and abundance. I attract prosperity with ease. I constantly receive incredible gifts from life. So it goes very well with this. You are attracting prosperity. You are ready to take an initiative to move ahead, and this initiative is bringing prosperity. You don't have to fight with this world all the time. Your skills, your hardworking abilities, your talents are enough to receive great love and support from this world. The last one is, I was born to enjoy life. So, with this fulfillment card, this peach tree, and with this card also, the message is same, that cherish what you have. I am a beloved child of the universe and have been given everything I need for every experience I shall have. So, you are this special child of universe. You have been provided with everything. Of course, someone will say, oh, I need money, so I don't have enough money. But you have this fruit. This fruit is your skill. This fruit is your experience. Use it. Maybe today you might not see massive growth. Majority of people don't see that growth happening in one day. Everything happens in a very gradual manner. So if you start from today, every single day you will see more and more prosperity. Make the best use of every single opportunity, even if it appears to be not a big opportunity. It's a very small opportunity. It's not so promising, but you should make the best use of it. And you have been given everything you need for every experience I shall have. If your natal Venus is in Taurus, then the transiting Venus Mars are in Sagittarius, traveling 8 places away from it. And also, Rahu right now is transiting over your Venus. So, you are in the middle of a brilliant manifestation. But yes, the vision is blocked. Because you know what Rahu do? It just makes you insecure. So your mind is stuck, your heart, Venus is heart, Venus is the desire to receive balance. And here Venus is in Taurus. So you're talking about what will happen tomorrow, the resources, the stability, the security. So you are in the middle of something great, but your vision is blocked. You cannot see that thing happening. You cannot see what's ahead, or unsure about your current path. You are feeling a bit lost. But you know, this transit of Mars Venus 8 places away from the natal Venus is bringing sudden renewal, a sudden transformation. You may feel reluctant to take a risk or move ahead from the current situation. Uncertainty might be there, courage is required. You are on a detour, moving away from what you expected to happen. But that's how we achieve great things. A detour, maybe shifting from the path you wanted to follow. This is how the divine takes you to the place which is actually destined for you. So hold on just right there as you see things will unfold by themselves. With respect to love connections, marriage partnership, there will be a passionate energy, chemistry, and intimacy between you and your partner. But as Ketu is 7 places away from the natal Venus, in fact, Venus is right now under great influence of the lunar nodes. Rahu over natal Venus, Ketu 7 places away. You know, your soul yearns for more meaningful connection, which is beyond physical intimacy. You're tired of looking at the outer beauty of people, or you are now getting tired of how pretentious the people are, or how pretentious this person is. So, if you are single, it's important not to make hasty decisions, because not everything which shines is gold. So give time to the existing relationship, or even if you're looking out for someone. And if you are in a partnership, it's time to say what you seek through this connection. Do not shy away, do not hide your true self in this partnership. Also, right now, you are too busy to manifest a lot of resources, finances, and because of this you are moving away from your partnership. You are distracted, you are not paying attention to the seventh house affairs. Now let's look into some important messages for you. The first one is gateway, and over here you can see a unicorn. It's playing in a very magical place. Look at these mountains, this sunlit mountain tops, and bright light, river, greenery. So this is a magical place, and I was talking about a detour, like moving into a different direction unexpectedly, or you have faced such obstacles which took you to a different place, but everything is happening as per the divine plan. You were destined to reach to this place, Amazing events are unfolding. Even the most difficult path is taking you to this enchanted valley. It's easier to manifest your dream. It is getting much easier. This is an excellent time to take action on your visions, whatever you seek. Focus on that. It's very important. Mentally, don't get distracted. Everything is supporting you, and we have a mystical enchanted valley here. So the divine beings, the divine energy is supporting you. The more you become aware of small moments in your life, the good things in your life, the more everything will grow amazingly. If you're happy with every single moment of life, if you attain happiness, like whenever we suppose you purchase something for yourself and you're not happy with it, you should be happy with that because you have earned it. You have bought something for yourself because you love yourself. So every little thing needs to be enjoyed, it needs to be celebrated. And with this gratitude, with this happiness, your future success will also expand. So, Venus Mars transiting from 8th house, from the natal Venus, a new portal is opening, sudden change, a magical change. So, believe in magic. So, the next messages are the self love messages. Let me read this to you. I am safe and secure in my world. So, yes, Rahu transiting over Venus, Venus Mars transiting from 8th house. I choose to believe that everyone is always helpful. Therefore, wherever I go in life, people are there to help me. So, this is a positive reminder that you need not to be insecure with respect to the relationships around you. If someone is not supportive enough, you will find your tribe. You will find people who are supportive. Okay? Everyone has something to give you, even if the experience is not good, even if the worst person in your life has given you something which will help you to be more stronger. You have learned a lesson which was actually required. You were destined to learn that because this will help you to shape your path. So you will find more helpful people. Don't get insecure with respect to the relationships, the people around you, because they are giving you a kind of a doubt. You're afraid to lose certain people, or you're too afraid of instability happening in relationships. The next one is I affirm only the good in life. I am in harmony with all that surrounds me. I am at peace. So again, it goes with Rahu over Venus in Taurus. You are in harmony. Whatever you have, do not be afraid. Do not be nervous. Do not be uncertain of what lies ahead. You are in harmony. If you have managed your life till now, you will be able to manage even the tomorrow. So be at peace. I affirm only the good in life. If natal Venus is in Gemini, then the transiting Venus Mars are in Sagittarius, traveling 7 places away from it. It's time to be active and alert towards your goals. Don't hold back those amazing ideas you have in mind. Rahu, 12 places away from Venus in Taurus. Brilliant ideas to manifest more resources and better living. Yes, there is a fear about the future security, future finances. But whatever idea you have right now in mind, or whatever strategy you have in mind, I think it can bring a lot of abundance to you. It's just that you need to, balance that plan. You need to do some corrections, or you need to make it more practical. It's just that. Otherwise, do not block your creativity, I would say. Use your ideas. You are reluctant to use your amazing ideas. So, Venus in Sagittarius, 7 places away from the natal Venus. Release all that negativity you have, or the fear or insecurity you have. Venus in Sagittarius, 7 places away from the natal Venus. It's time to be a bit vulnerable. Release all that fear and insecurity. If you feel unappreciated, don't be unhappy, because everyone is not same. Your work will be appreciated from the people, and the more you are being appreciated, it will open door to new opportunities. With respect to love, connection, and partnerships, the external world, the outer people, are blocking your path. They're deeply influencing the compatibility. So, resolving the current issue is very important. This is the major theme for this transit. Also, Venus Mars are bringing a great passionate energy between you and your partner. Or it's just that embrace all the differences. Your partner can be a very different person. You are very different. So you need to embrace that difference as well, and be together be together and explore this life beautifully. So with respect to partnerships, whether it's a marriage partnership or a business partnership, you and your partner are embarking on a very adventurous journey where you are ready to experiment and explore new things, and you're ready to experience life together. For Saturn, Mercury, they are transiting 8 places away from the natal Venus. They are in Capricorn. Be careful about how you spend your money. Whatever assets you have, whatever resources you have, be careful. Like if you want to plan something new, maybe a new business, you want to use those assets to create something new, be patient with this process, because I do see that you are trying to bring some major changes in life with respect to your professional journey and your finances. So use your money wisely. It's very important. Jupiter, Sun, they are transiting 9 places away from the natal Venus, so you will shine at the work front. You will be quite popular. There is some difficulty with authoritative people, but you will prove your point. You will be successful. Now, let's look into some important messages for you. The first one is adventures, and over here you can see the lofty waterfalls. So, waterfalls are very much connected to emotions, release of all that stagnation, that emotional stagnation and negativity, and it's a symbol of movement. So, again, this month is about releasing your anger, releasing all that trapped emotions, insecurities, and fears, and you need to keep moving ahead. So, this is indicating how Venus, Mars in the seventh house are demanding that you need to be at the forefront. You have to be active. You need to be ready to accept the competition and the challenges. You have to deal with the world. You have to be with a larger group of people and community, or you need to face them with great strength. Water also represents spirituality. So you may also get more inclined towards a certain spiritual, I would say, ritual, or you would pay more attention to your soul's path. Like, what is my purpose? You might be more connected to a certain deity. So, spiritually, also, you are getting stronger. Yes, Jupiter, Sun, transiting 9 places away from Venus. Apart from all the material things, you're also looking at a very different aspect of life. This card also indicates new experiences are coming into your life. Absolutely resonating with the seventh house transit, new adventures, new experiences, and exploration, a new frontier filled with expansive energy. And, um, you know, a very underestimated opportunity which you have been ignoring from a long time, or a person who is confusing you from a long time. This person or this opportunity may open a new door to a new path which will prove to be very amazing. You have to be bold at the very current moment. You have to speak your truth, and you're ready to remove obstacles, you're ready to move ahead. So don't be like a stagnant lake. You need to be like these lofty waterfalls. You have to be in motion. Do not hold back those amazing ideas. Be in action. Now, here are some self love messages. I will read this out to you. I am good enough. There is no need to struggle to be better. All I need to do is love myself more today than yesterday and treat myself as someone who is deeply loved. So, again, it indicates if you show strength, if you show self love, the world is ready to, acknowledge you, because everything starts from you. If you don't feel harmony within yourself, if you feel out of balance, I think it's difficult to be at peace, it's difficult to manifest anything. So you have to say that I am good enough. The next one is lifetime after lifetime, I am a shining spirit and a beautiful light. I'm always safe, I am eternal, I will go on forever from experience to experience. It completely goes with Venus Mars in Sagittarius. With every adventure comes a new experience, and through this experience, you move on to another and another and another. So you are learning a lot and you are shining. Jupiter and Sun, 9 places away from your natal Venus. You are shining very bright. Venus is itself the most sparkling planet, the most brightest planet in the entire solar system. So you are shining amazingly. Everyone will notice your light. If your natal Venus is in Cancer, then the transiting Venus Mars are in Sagittarius. They're traveling 6 places away from the natal Venus. So maybe right now you are wondering, why do you face sudden competition in the most cherished relationships or friendship bonds? Natal Venus in Cancer can be a very sensitive placement because it's difficult to recover from toxic connections, those experiences which you gain from them. Therefore, Venus transiting 6 places away from Venus, that too with Mars. The major theme of this month is to take your stand, be bold, and don't run away from the people. Not everyone will be same. Not everyone will treat you the same. You will find your community. You will find your own tribe. For that, you have to stand up and explore this world. Don't be afraid to deal with the world. But strength should be displayed while dealing with toxic people, and you cannot allow them to hurt you again and again. So you have to show your strength to difficult people, that you cannot mess with me every time. Now, Saturn and Mercury, they are traveling 7 places away from your natal Venus. This is actually a good transit because, see, whatever work you are doing, you may feel that the appreciation is not happening. Well, people are actually noticing your work. And very soon you will see more and more people coming towards you, and they will appreciate for what you are doing. So you will gain a lot of popularity for what you have given to this world. With respect to love connections, partnerships, I think this transit is about mutual work and efforts to make the relationship strong. So you will be taking up certain measures to connect with your partner, to fulfill each other's desires, taking up responsibilities. So there is a lot of effort going into bringing more harmony into the existing relationship. You are aware of that romantic and the bubbly and the chirpy happy side of a love connection, but I think this theme of Saturn transiting 7 places away from Venus is to look on the other side of relationship where responsibilities should be well understood. Jupiter's Sun is transiting 8 places away from the natal Venus. So there is some blockage with respect to the finances. You're not seeing consistent growth in your resources. There is a break, or simply you want to take a break. You want renewal. You want healing, emotional and mental healing, so that you can expand your ability to gain more resources. So, yes, Jupiter's Sun are bringing the need to renew your life. Now, let's look into some important messages. The first one is it says delight, and over here you can see a sparrow, which is so surrounded by beauty, blue sky, a lot of flowers and grass. So, sparrows in the spring, I would say sparrows in the spring grass. There's beauty everywhere. So it resonates a lot with Venus Mars transiting 6 places away from your natal Venus, where I have been telling you that um, it's okay if some people are not accepting you, but there will be many other who will accept you. You know, sparrows are such birds who always move around in groups. A sparrow gains power from numbers. It moves along with the group of other birds. It lives along with other birds. It eats along with the other members of that group. So, when you are in a group, you tend to distract the predators. This is what is happening for sparrows. Security and joy in numbers is a lesson for this bird. And in the same way, even if you are not getting well along with other people, there will be always a tribe for you. There will be people who are like you, they will support you. So don't hesitate to be a part of community. Delight is expanding in your life. Spend time with others. Go to the gatherings around you, a celebration happening around you. Do not avoid those gatherings. The joy you will experience by connecting to others is amazing. It will give you more growth in life. It will activate your creativity, and it may bring great partnerships or collaborations where you can work together and there will be more growth and more resources. So, this is the time where you have to get to work. You cannot stay away from your work because someone else is not supporting you. And also, it's time to have a lot of fun. With respect to commitment in partnerships, do not make any hasty decision or a sudden promise. Now, these are the self love messages. So, let me read this out to you. I open myself to all good. I receive life's gifts and joy and pleasure and gratitude. So, it very well resonates with the card delight. Be open to what's coming to you, because if you run away from the future, the circumstances, you may miss a lot of fun. and exploration, adventure. So I receive life's gifts with joy. Accept what's coming to you, and within this journey of moving forward, you may find more and more beauty. The next one is I use my words and thoughts as tools to shape my future. Life is very simple. I create my experiences by my thinking and feeling patterns. What I believe about myself and about life becomes true for me. It's a very beautiful message for Venus in Cancer people. So, Cancer is emotions, Cancer is moon, it's mind, and the true harmony which you seek in life is coming through your thinking process, your thought process, how you respond to the experiences. I create my experiences by my thinking and feeling patterns. So, what you believe is what you receive, what you attract, and what you become. If your natal Venus is in Leo, then the transiting Venus and Mars are in Sagittarius. They're traveling 5 places away from the natal Venus. The theme of this month is love and romance. And of course, your important friendships, the important people around you. There will be passion, love, and celebration in the current existing relationship. And there is a kind of a risk you are taking in this current connection. Maybe um, you want to move on to the next level, you want to transform this connection into a strong partnership, but you are not ready for it, or you do see some red flags and you are confused about this connection. So there is a lot of energy and passion in the existing bond. This transit will do that, and you may try to move ahead in this current partnership. If you are a single person, I think this transit brings a great opportunity to find a romantic partner. Like suddenly out of nowhere, you will find this person with whom your energy, your ideas are blending very well. So there is passion, there is romance, there is happiness. And when it comes to work, there is a lot of pressure on you. Someone is overpowering you, or um, whatever work you are doing, it is very difficult. There are many responsibilities because Saturn, Mercury, they're transiting 6 places away from your natal Venus. So there is a blockage you're dealing with. It could be blockage with your emotions, unsettled emotions, unbalanced emotions. Like there is lack of equality in life, whether it's your work front or your important relationships. Because as Ketu is 4 places away from your natal Venus, there is something which you cannot digest right now. It's so difficult to accept something about a loved one or about a family, a truth. So you're trying to detach from someone who is very close. There is a disconnection. So there is some kind of pressure, and you're trying to balance your life, or maybe there's a health issue which is blocking your ability to work. Therefore, trusting your skills and finding out time to relax and do what you love will bring more harmony and health. And Jupiter Sun, they're traveling 7 places away from the natal Venus. There is expansion, there is gain coming through important partnerships, whether it's marriage, whether it's a business partner, but not a good transit for emotional connection. There will be some differences, there can be ego issues. So there is a need to be more humble in your partnerships. Like you may feel a bit suppressed from your partner. Now let's look into some important messages for you. So the very first message is love, and this card is represented by the wild roses. So, rose is a universal symbol of love, and not just that, it is the symbol of truth. So, as I was saying, that Ketu is bringing this connection from a certain loved one, maybe a family member. I think it's time to say the truth, to attain more clarity in that connection. Or maybe, a wild rose is also a symbol of protection. So you are feeling insecure because of someone. Maybe you have depended on this person for a long time, and now you feel uh, that you are being isolated or ignored. So it's just that you have to be like this wild rose. It grows without any effort. It just grows anywhere. So you are this wild rose energy which can just sustain and survive anywhere. You don't need someone's special attention. You don't need to be dependent upon someone. For some people, this also resonates with the Venus Mars transit happening 5 places away from the natal Venus. Like this transit is bringing excitement, wild rose. So you will be carefree, you will be more passionate about your relationship. So this indicates that yes, you may have a carefree approach in your relationship, or you are dealing with a very carefree approach in the current relationship, and you want to domesticate everything. You want this unstable relationship transform into a proper partnership. Further, this indicates that love is coming into your life. If you don't have a great partner, love is definitely happening, and all is well. No matter what is happening around you, you are lovable, you are beautifully moving ahead, and you need to be more confident about yourself, about your beauty, about your qualities. Now, the next two messages are the self love messages. So, I'll just read this out to you. I trust the intelligence within me. There are no problems that do not have a solution. There are no questions without answers. So, you are the one who will find your answers. If you're waiting for someone else to give your answers, no. The answers are within you. It's just that maybe you are in denial mode, you're not accepting those answers. So you have to be emotionally intelligent. If something is not serving you, a connection is not serving you, you need to move ahead. Trust yourself that good things are waiting for you. The next one is I let my light shine. I am wonderful. I rejoice in the truth of my being. I accept it as so and let it be. So, again, it resonates with love. Maybe, if you want love, this story starts from you. First, you have to shine, you have to be connected with yourself, and then you are attracting more love, more prosperity. First, accept your life, the good and the bad both. If your natal Venus is in Virgo, then the transiting Mars and Venus are in Sagittarius, 4 places away from the natal Venus. The theme for this month is moving ahead from a certain state of mind. You'll realize that the only trouble which is blocking your growth is the current mindset. You will be more excited and motivated for your future path. Initially, you may hesitate to use your creative ideas, your innovative ideas, because the transiting Venus and Mars will be hemmed between the transiting Ketu and Saturn. But this is your test. You have to bring renewal in your life. You have to change a certain pattern, the way you are living right now, especially how you think and how you are responding to different situations of life. It's a very good transit which is bringing more comfort and luxuries. But also, it wants you to move beyond your comfort zone. It's time to release and speak your truth. Let there be more clarity in relationships. With respect to love, you are seeking stability because Saturn, along with Mercury, is transiting 5 places away from the natal Venus. Yes, there will be stability, there will be better understanding between you and your partner or the existing connections or friendships. Also, if you are single, you can attract a new partner. This bond may start with a very strong friendship which will transform into a great partnership. Jupiter and Sun, they are transiting 6 places away from the natal Venus, which means you need to heal something. Maybe your mind, your emotions, or maybe your physical body. Because if you want expansion in life, this expansion is blocked. Both Sun and Jupiter are the planets of expansion. So, expansion, the prosperity is blocked. So, if you want expansion, you should ready to change the way of your living. And then you see the positive changes. Now, let's look into some important messages. The first one is purification. Over here, you can see a sunflower, and this card represents the summer rain. So it resonates a lot with Ketu transiting 3 places away from your natal Venus. Ketu is in Scorpio right now, and also with how Jupiter, Sun are transiting from the sixth house. Rain symbolizes renewal, washing away of the dirt, washing away of, I would say, all the negativity from your life. So, Ketu in the third house, 3 places away from your Venus, is ready to bring a renewal in the way you perceive life, the way you want to make important decisions. So there is a change, there is a purification happening. And in the same way, Jupiter, Sun are also bringing a very important change. Like if you want expansion, you should be the part of that expansion. You should be willing to grow. And for that, some efforts are required and change in strategies is required. So, purification is happening. Water is also connected to emotions, and a summer rain represent release of long held emotions that are blocking your path. And once you release these emotions, there will be more purification and inner healing. What follows the rain is a time of renewal and blossoming. It's very difficult for you to move ahead. I know that. But there is a lot of beauty waiting for you. Your life is like clogged with old and outdated energy. This is a great time to detox, declutter, and clean each and every aspect of your life. Create some space. If you're dealing with toxic people, create some space, create some distance. Otherwise, this healing won't happen. And release any kind of resentment, unhappiness, any kind of a grudge, because it's not letting you move ahead in life. Any kind of guilt needs to be released because you are in the period of expansion and these things will block you. The next two cards are the self love cards, and I will just read this out for you. The first one is I accept all of myself. It says the work I do on myself is not a goal, it's a process, a lifetime process, so I choose to enjoy the process. Again, with Ketu transiting 3 places away from Venus, you are doing brilliantly. Whatever you are doing right now, whether it's slow, You are on the right track. And with this, you need to accept all your flaws, the good and the bad. Maybe whatever you want right now may not happen immediately, but it will happen. It's a process, and you will reach to that place. The next one is I let go of limitations and recognize the true beauty of my being. I visualize all my limitations falling away one by one until I'm safe, healed, and whole. So, again, it resonates with the purification card. You are letting go everything, the guilt, the unhappiness, the resentment, and then you are healed, you are ready to move ahead in life. If your natal Venus is in Libra, then the transiting Venus and Mars are in Sagittarius. They are transiting 3 places away from it. So, the major theme for the month of February 2022 is the people around you. Don't hesitate to make new friends, new connections. Yes, you cannot trust someone so easily, but also you should not be so suspicious that you forget to connect with new people. So, Venus in Libra, there is a reason why you have this placement. You are not here to be alone. In fact, you are here to maintain the balance and the equality in your relationships. Equality for others and also equality for yourself. So, your heart will be happiest when you work along with people, connect with them, exchange ideas. This may bring something new, maybe a new opportunity. So, this month, take the initiative to be open to this world. You will be more energetic, courageous, and yes, this courage is actually required to make some major decisions with respect to work. So, Venus Mars transiting in Sagittarius, 3 places away from your own Venus, natal Venus, you are ready for change. You are ready to take a risk or to travel to a different place or to use your creativity, speak about your creative skills, or your creative skills are being mainly about manual skills, or it's about your speech, about your writing ability, so maybe some form of art. So you're expressing your creativity through the third house. Absolutely best time to make things happen. You will be passionate towards your goal. Also, better communication and clarity is required in the current relationship, or courage is needed to speak out about your feelings. For some people, there could be a new romantic connection in this month. Now, Saturn and Mercury, they are transiting 4 places away from the natal Venus. Ketu is 2 places away. So, yes, this is all about fixing certain relationships. Maybe whatever you are giving to others, it's not being reciprocated. You are stuck in a particular relationship or a certain mindset about something. So, you have to overcome, you have to make this change. Jupiter, Sun are transiting 5 places away from the natal Venus. Yes, there is expansion of your fame, of your prosperity. Like whatever creative skill you have, it will bring expansion. Not a good transit with respect to a romantic relationship, because there might be some ego or the partner is acting very differently, but this is a good placement bringing expansion with respect to your prosperity and success. There can be ego issues in your important friendship or a relationship. Now let's look into some important messages for you. So, how amazing is this? It beautifully connects with your current transit. This card says community, and Venus, Mars are transiting from the third house, connections, people who are in your immediate surroundings. So, over here, you can see an ancient forest. The towering ancient trees in the forest may appear distant. They are away from each other, but their roots are much deeper. Their roots are connecting with each other. They are intertwined with each other. So these roots are acting as the communication system. In the same way, you are ready to communicate, you are ready to connect with others because this is how you are achieving something. Like from one root to another, in case of any crisis, there is transfer of nutrients, there is transfer of energy so that you can sustain, or you are helping someone else to sustain. So a lot of community work, interaction with others is indicating, and it will be very uplifting for you. Support is all around you. Networking, important information is coming through your important people in life. Give encouragement to others. Again, a very important message. Also, allow yourself to be supported by others. It's not necessary that everything should be done all alone and you are carrying a big burden all by yourself. You can ask for some assistance. Help will definitely come to you. Your true family is not your blood relationships. It's not always that the blood connections are your well wishers. Sometimes the strongest ties are your friends who know you very well. They are ready to give you some assistance. So, yes, you are dealing with mixed people. There are some people who are not ready to support you, but also look around. There are people who depend upon you. There are people who support you. They know you are great. They may not say it again and again, but they truly trust you. So focus on that. Now, the next message is these are the self love messages for you. So let me read this out. I rise above all limitations, and when I am ready to make positive changes in my life, I attract whatever I need to help me. So, again, the third house energy, the power to make changes, power to make efforts. So, if you are ready to make positive changes, you will attract positive changes. And in this way, being positive, you are helping yourself. So I rise above all limitations. The next one is I forgive myself for any wrongdoing. I no longer judge or criticize myself. I'm free to love who I am. Again, a beautiful message of self acceptance. Remember, Ketu transiting two places away from Venus. Value yourself. Do not run away from acknowledging what you have. Do not judge your own self, right? So, this was a very important message for you. Let's move on to another sign. If your natal Venus is in Scorpio, then right now it's along with transiting Ketu, and the transiting Venus Mars are two places away in Sagittarius. This is the time when you are exploring a lot about yourself. It's all about you. Whatever the situations you are dealing with from the external world, everything is constantly making you think about yourself, how much you value yourself, how much you love yourself, what all powers you have. And yes, you have a lot of powers. There is so much you know, but this knowledge, this skill is not being used in a well manner. Therefore, the month of February 2022 is a time when you will use your skills efficiently. You will learn this process. Firstly, give value to your abilities. Secondly, learn to use these skills efficiently so that better finances are generated in future. The transiting Mars and Venus, which are two places away from the natal Venus, are going to boost your finances. They are giving you a great push to constantly evolve and use your skills in a great way. They will help you to express your valuable skills in front of the world, and your finances will grow. You will invite more opportunities. Mars may give some friction with the loved ones. Literally, someone is testing your patience. With respect to romantic connections or marriage partnership, you feel a bit burdened under the expectations of your partner, of your loved ones, not ready to accept maybe the unpredictability you're dealing with in the current romantic connection, or simply there is a very suitable connection around you, but things are not going in a smooth way. You are not confident about this person, or he or she is acting very strangely sometimes. So you need to give time to this connection. It's not a good time to just make impulsive decisions. Now let's look into some important messages. The first one will talk about the current transit of Venus, and also how Ketu is influencing your natal Venus. So this card talks about potential. Over here, you can see a volcano under the starlight, and this is more of a dormant volcano, or you can say volcano at rest. So, volcanoes are a symbol of potential. Deep within, there is lava, there are minerals, metals, diamonds. So, deep within, there is so much you know. Again, the same thing is resonating. Great potential. You are ready to activate your potential in this month, and also you are using your valuable skills efficiently. It is the best time to activate those gifts that you have had on the back burner in your life. You were not using them wisely, or you knew these skills existed but you never paid attention to. So you have incredible potential, but untapped potential. Thus, this is the time to allow this creativity, this potential to flow. Do not doubt your great authority and capabilities. A dormant volcano might indicate that you have uncomfortable emotions, suppressed emotions, not expressing what you want to. There is trauma and repressed emotions. You're keeping everything inside, and this thing is going to burst up in the near future. So, again, let it out, whatever you have within, whether it's a sorrow, whether it's great potential, creativity, and use all of that energy to do something constructive. Great expansion is indicated, and do not be afraid of the unpredictability. Now, these are the two messages about self love, what changes you can do for yourself. So, first one is my inner world is peaceful. And over here, we have a volcano where the inner world is not peaceful. It looks peaceful from the outside, but a lot is happening within. So, you need to move to this phase where your inner world is more peaceful, more patient. It is safe for me to look within. Each time I look deeper into myself, I will find incredibly beautiful treasures. So it goes so beautifully with this. Venus is transited by Ketu in Scorpio, so it beautifully just blends with this card. The next one is I have the power to make the change. Again, um, you have to decide where you have to go. Express what you have. Every habit and pattern I create serves me in some way. When I'm ready to let it go, the universe will help me release it. So, these are the main two messages. Release what you have, whether it's good or bad. If the bad gets released, you will feel happy, you will be more stable. When the good gets released, it's bringing more prosperity, it's bringing more abundance for you. If your natal Venus is in Sagittarius, then in the month of February, Mars and Venus will transit over the natal Venus in the same sign, same house. There's something about your life which you don't like, your heart is not ready to accept it, and you wish you can change this in the near future. This is the time to make that change and move ahead. When we don't like something, either we change our path or we try to fix that. So you are ready to take a risk and move ahead, solve this issue. Your heart is opening up to the world and ready to embark on a new journey. And Mars is giving you that push and energy to make the change. There will be more passion and more energy in all aspects of life, whether it's your profession, it's your relationships. You may also change certain habits to improve your health. There will be intense competition, and despite of that, you will be quite successful. You will be victorious. Saturn Mercury will transit two places away from the natal Venus, which will help you to attain more resources. Such resources which will be more stable, a stable way of earning money, or maybe fixed resources. Saturn and Mercury will transit two places away from your natal Venus, helping you to find such solutions which will make your resources more stable and long lasting. You may focus a lot on saving your money. Finances and business is a major theme. So, a new collaboration at the work front may happen, and this will bring financial security and advancement. A new romantic connection or a friendship may also happen. Yes, you are burdened with the family responsibilities, but through this, I would say you are also strengthening your relationships. Saturn is helping you in that. Whatever challenge you are dealing, some people might get offended with this. So I'm just saying, whatever challenge you deal with respect to family bonds, uh, somehow these challenges are making the bond more stronger, making the connection more deeper. So it might resonate with some people, it might not resonate with others. So yeah, take whatever resonates. Now, let's look into some important messages. The first one is change. So, I was telling you how Venus Mars are transiting in Sagittarius. This is a time for change. This card represents the dancing clouds, and clouds are shapeshifters. They can change their shape, they can change their forms. This means a lot of shape shifting is happening this month. You are changing your strategy, you're changing the way you act. So, some important changes will take you to the right place. It's like adapting to the situation, and this will bring benefit. In fact, clouds are a symbol of change, how they change from mist to rain, rain to ice, ice to snow, snow to water. So, with situation, with every change you observe, you are also changing. This is your power. With natal Venus in Sagittarius, this is your power. You can change as per the situation, whether it's your work, whether it's your relationships, whether it's your overall well being, and this ability to change is giving you great success. The transient nature of clouds helps us to understand that life is all about changes. It's okay to change, it's okay to change your plans, it's okay to change your directions. You don't need to be consistent all the time and pressurize yourself. And further, this is the time to put the needs and the expectations of others aside and listen to yourself. Create your own tradition. With Saturn, Mercury, two places away from Venus, a lot is happening with respect to traditions, culture, family values. So, if you are um, feeling that I cannot grow in this situation, then this means you can create your own traditions. You can accept what you feel is right. You can follow that. So, this card is saying be daring, go beyond the predictable. It's okay to be a little carefree and explore this world. This exploration might bring a new opportunity. Every time you cannot be in a pressure, you cannot pretend to be someone. You have to be a bit carefree. Now, these are the messages for you how to be more confident, how to love yourself. So, let me read these out to you. The first one is I release all feelings of negativity and guilt. We create habits and problems to fulfill a need. When I can find a positive way to fulfill the need, I can release the problem. So, this card is very well indicating time to move forward. Release all that negative feelings and guilt you have. Otherwise, you won't be able to move ahead. You cannot be carefree, you cannot take a risk, you are not going to accept the changes. So, you have to move away from the current situation, the problem you have. So release all that negativity. The next message is I support myself in making the right choices for me. I am incredibly capable. Whenever I encounter a challenge in my life, I use the experience to learn and grow. So, again, it resonates a lot with how Saturn is transiting two places away from Venus. Whenever you are in doubt, use the experiences you have gained till now. That amazing, valuable asset, which is in the form of experiences, will help you to learn and grow. If your natal Venus is in Capricorn, then the transiting Mars and Venus are in Sagittarius. They are 12 places away from your natal Venus. A new connection, a partnership, or simply a life changing opportunity is knocking on your door, but you are too busy to look at it. With transiting Venus Mars 12 places away from your Venus, you are in a hermit mode, not ready to take an action, not ready to take a risk. Maybe on a very emotional and mental level, you are not ready to accept love, ready to be in a relationship, or you're not ready to be, I would say, vulnerable. And same is going on with respect to opportunity, like not ready to be in action because you are already so absorbed into the current situation or too busy in doing one thing which is not giving you the right results. So there is stagnation on mental level. Saturn and Mercury both are transiting over the natal Venus right now in the month of February, which is such a brilliant transit. Like you have to be in action, you have to use your skills in a great way. This is a month to do what you always wanted to do professionally and financially. It will be quite uplifting. Also, it will bring popularity and appreciation for what you are doing. Like you have this idea, but you are so nervous to express it that it won't be accepted. But maybe this very idea has the key to your success. As Sun and Jupiter are transiting two places away from the natal Venus, family ties may, somehow drain your energy. It may bring some agitation, and you have to take financial responsibility towards your loved ones. You have to help them, you have to provide resources to them. This might be also the case, and a very important priority right now is to save money. You are working a lot on your resources. So you will see great growth, I would say, in the next few months, definitely. It's just that be wise how you use your money. Now let's look into some important messages for you. The first one is openness. And this card is talking about the secrets of moon. So as you have Venus in Capricorn, 7 places away, that house is ruled by moon. That house is ruled by Cancer. So definitely this is bringing a very important message for you. This card wants you to understand about the cycles of moon. And this is how the life goes on. All the connections may not last forever. If one person is going away, then you will find another person. I'm just talking about emotional support. Like every friend, every person is not meant to be with you like forever. When it comes to emotional connections, we do find new people. So emotionally, like you will find people who will support you, and you have to let go. So we also have this message here: I let go the past with ease. So let go the past experiences, the troubling experiences which were coming through very challenging people. So accept life as the cycles of moon. You have to be open now to the people. Don't let the past experiences make you feel stuck. Do not shut down your doors to happiness. You have to be open. Right now, even if you don't see much growth financially, or you're unable to achieve more affection and support from others, or through the existing connection, or simply you're unable to find love and support, this card wants you to know that currently, you are in an incubation period. Take rest, be still, do nothing, be open, breathe, and relax. Miracles can show up in ways you didn't expect. Be receptive to the messages you're getting through your dreams, through the signs and symbols around you. Be a sacred watcher. Be open to what universe is giving to you, how the universe will unfold, and take time with whatever you are doing because it will bring great wonders. It's a very excellent message. Do not isolate yourself intentionally. You have to be open to the world. The last two messages are about self love, so let me read this out for you. I let go of the past with ease. I trust the process of life. I affirm that I am now willing to release the need for any negative situations and conditions. So again, it talks about you need to be open to what life is offering and let go the past, say, difficult experiences. The next one is I am in the right place at the right time, doing the right thing. So, universe will unfold and you will get the right thing at the right time. So, you have to be open to this fact. I see myself healthy, whole, living in a society where it is safe for me to be who I am and to love others. So, yes, you are afraid that people will not accept you for who you are, right? So, first, you need to be healthy, you need to accept yourself, you need to feel that, yes, whatever I'm doing, yes, it's right, I am in the right place, and then you will invite more acceptance. If your natal Venus is in Aquarius, then in the month of Feb 2022, Jupiter and Sun both will be transiting over this planet. Here, Sun rules the house which is 7 places away from your Venus, and Jupiter rules the houses which are 2nd and 11th from your natal Venus. And the most important thing is Sun and Jupiter both considers Venus as enemy. So the theme of this month is to shine bright because someone is overpowering you. Here, Jupiter and Sun are representing some important connections in your life. It is family, it could be your partner, it could be a business partner, family members. So, it could be even someone in the public questioning your worth. It is a time when you don't have to look outside for love, but the question is how much do you love yourself? You may carry something very unique, and others might not understand it or they are not giving enough value to that. As Saturn and Mercury they are transiting 12 places away from the natal Venus, you are too worried about the approval of the world, or maybe someone is making you feel isolated because you are working in a very different manner, or your expectations are very different in this relationship, or you are being misunderstood because of your different nature. Here, the lesson is to stick to your plans, stick to what you believe in, stick to your faith. Whatever dreams you have in your mind, you have the power to complete and fulfill those dreams, but stick to your plans. It's very important. With respect to love connections or important friendships, right communication is required. There is a misunderstanding leading to a sense of isolation. You want to say something, but you are too afraid to say it. So, it's also the right time to take care of your expenditures and focus more on saving money. Your main goal right now is to grow your money because the transiting Mars and Venus are 11 places away from the natal Venus. So, active work is going to happen to enhance your income and focus more on your resources. Now, let's look into some important messages. The first one is happiness. So, over here, you can see a sunshine, and then there are dolphins, they are playing in water. So, this shimmering sunshine and those joyful dolphins all are giving just one message, which is happiness. There is no person, there is no luxury, no material thing which can bring enough happiness in your life. The true happiness comes from within. The true happiness is when you are happy with your achievements. And happiness is a process. Happiness has a lot to do with acceptance of our experiences, acceptance of what we have, having gratitude for that, and also you have to be hopeful for the future. Like, okay, this is my dream and I will achieve it. So, you have to learn to be happy with yourself, with your own self. This is the biggest message. Don't forget to shine. Again, Sun transiting over Venus. Don't forget to shine. Even if someone else is overpowering you, at least do not, suppress yourself. So you have to be your own support. Never hesitate to speak and express yourself. Mercury transiting 12 places away from Venus. If there is anything which is blocking your success, well, it is the feeling of not being appreciated enough. This is your major block. Or maybe, your daily life, the rhythm, the routine of your life is disturbed. And it is also a blockage. So, Venus is what? Venus is balance. It's been transited by Sun and Jupiter. Sun is the biorhythm. Jupiter is life. So, this transit of Sun Jupiter over natal Venus wants you to cheer up, change your daily routine, change your strategies, and this will bring expansion. With respect to love, connections, or family bonds, well, Sun is really, heating up this zone. So there will be some friction, or I would say things are getting a bit intense. Overheating is indicated by sun. So when anything is very hot, or it's dealing with a very high temperature, what happens? Expansion happens. So, sun, whatever the problems it's creating, well, the reason behind this is you have to expand. Your resources have to expand. Your connection needs to expand. So, there is a beauty even behind this heat which you are dealing with. So, love will expand, your prosperity will also expand because you will work more towards these things. So, this is a very good sign, indicates that love deeply and fully. Whatever you enjoy the most, whatever work you love the most, just stay connected to that. If you don't feel happy, it doesn't mean that you should quit everything. So, that's the message. Being happy with self is a way to attract love. So, be hopeful. So, the next two messages are about self love and self acceptance. So, let me read out this for you. I choose a bright future now. The moment I start to change, the moment I'm willing to bring good into my life, the universe responds in kind. So, again, if you are happy, you attract happiness. And when you attract happiness, the future is bright, definitely. The next one is I live and work in comfort and ease and beauty. My home is a reflection of me, and I choose to make it a wonderful place to live. So, again, this means um, you are working on your relationships, you are working on your bonds, and soon things will get better. So, very well resonates with how Jupiter and Sun are transiting over the natal Venus. If your natal Venus is in Pisces, then the transiting Venus and Mars are in Sagittarius. They are 10 places away from your natal Venus. So, the month of February is the time for action. Don't hesitate to chase what you believe in. Also, show your skills, your creativity to the world. Show what you have, the most valuable skills, the amazing creativity you have. And um, the same thing is happening with respect to the matters of love and important relationships. Do not be in fear to say what you feel. So, whether it's work or relationships, the month of February demands going beyond the comfort zone. And taking stand for yourself is very important. Deep within, there is a fear or reluctance to be a part of big opportunity or to be a part of a community. But without hesitation, move ahead because this is how you will invite more experiences and growth in life. Professionally, you will prosper. Also, the more you express your innovative side, the more abundance you will attract. And also, you will be quite popular because of your work. With Sun and Jupiter transiting 12 places away from the natal Venus in Aquarius, on soul level, you are wondering what makes you beautiful. Like, do I need to make some changes so that others will accept me, the world will accept me and like me? So, lack of faith is indicated, lack of faith on your inner beauty, your outer beauty. And because of this is happening because you feel unappreciated. So, it's time to value yourself. Saturn and Mercury, they are transiting 11 places away from the natal Venus, so you will get support from good people. And you will see excellent growth as well. There will be financial growth. It might be slow, but it will happen. And worship Sun on a daily basis. Observe Sun every day, the sunrise, the sunset. It will also give you great positive energy. Now let's see what all important messages you have. The first one, which represents the current transit of Venus, is courage. So, straight away over here, you can see a rocky seashore, and the tides are just crashing on these beautiful, bold rocks. So, it very well represents how the Venus Mars will transit from Sagittarius, which is 10 places away from your natal Venus. These waves, these challenges of life will crash again and again on you. But with every crash, with every wave, your strength multiplies. So in the month of February, your strength is enhancing and you are ready to take up new challenges. You will see more endurance. There will be everlasting strength to achieve what you want. You will pursue your goals in a great way, and this also represents a lot of passion and courage towards your work, or even courage to say your truth, to courage to take an action, a step in a relationship. So it's working both ways, whether it's your work or relationships. You are ready to take a very strong move, a very courageous move. So step forward, throw your shoulders back, and stand up for what you believe in. Chase your passion. Speak up for the less fortunate. So, along with yourself, you also have the duty to speak for others. And most importantly, do not take actions as per the ideas of other people. Like, people do have a very limited belief system, they may not have faith in what you are doing. So, don't get bothered by that. And this is a very positive card. And use your passion to make a difference. You have to take a stand for yourself. It's not the time to be timid or to be lazy. You have to be in constant action. So, the theme of February is courage. The next two cards show what you need to follow in your life, especially in this month. So, the first one is I am open and receptive to all good. I deserve to live in an atmosphere of joy and acceptance. So, yes, good things will come to you if you are happy with your journey. You have to accept all the good and the bad. And a positive approach is required. Next one is each person is part of the harmonious world. With joy, I recognize my perfection and the perfection of life. So, again, this card indicates even if you are dealing with challenging people, each one of them is a part of this world, is a part of your current journey. So, you need to accept that and move ahead. See, when you're happy with yourself, when you recognize your own abilities, things will get more and more better. So, overall, the month of February is about taking risk, moving ahead, and it will bring more abundance.